Hey guys, good morning, good morning. I'm sorry I'm tardy. Let's get things pulled up here. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Woot woot. Wish I had something Cinco de Mayo that we were making today, but unfortunately we do not. That is okay. Good morning, good morning. Roll myself out to a couple places. I hope everybody is having a wonderful morning already. It's a little gloomy here, but we are not going to let that affect us now, are we? It is Friday, and that is what is important. Do that. Emma, good morning. How are you? Hey, Lisa. Hey there, Shelley. There's my minion. Good morning, Rebecca. I'm just sharing some of my own love here really quick. Got to do that every once in a while, right? Let's see. There we go. Do a couple different groups. Hey there, Michelle. Yes, happy Cinco de Mayo Friday. Sandra, good morning, good morning. As you guys come rolling in, we'll make ourselves some room here. The best that we can. Goodness, my goodness, I got to get my notes here. What I'm going to do. Anytime in you, been busy making wreaths? Yes, been very busy, very, very busy. Good morning. Not crying, allergies. Hey, Yvonne. How is everybody? Good morning. Finished getting some stuff ready here. I left my sticker on my board for those of you that have not seen what they look like from Hobby Lobby. Welcome to Lemon Wreaths and Home Decor. My name is Callie Limones. I'm the owner and operator here at this fine, fine establishment. Okay, I want my notebook. Thank you for tossing the lemons. Put that over there. Thank you so much. Yes, if you can share me out into Facebook, that would be greatly appreciated. If you can give this live some thumbs up, some hearts, that helps let everybody know that I am live. Also, you can, up in the description of this video is a link to my text notifications. So you absolutely can sign up for that. And yeah, otherwise make sure your notifications are on up above. You sent me over Niagara Falls. Nice. I've never been there. It has been a morning already. Uh-oh. Okay, yep, we're live. Okay, so I am going to be using a Unique in the Creek, or UITC, a Unique in the Creek large flower board. Okay, well, they call it a large wreath board. I'm used to calling it flower board because a lot of people use it for the flower wreaths. Large wreath board is what it is called in Hobby Lobby. I got the only 4 that came in on their truck last week. This is how they, good morning, Robin. This is how they are in the store. If you haven't found them in your Hobby Lobby yet, they have a hanger on them. They should be hanging either with the other floral items or maybe even with the grapevines. They're in the floral section. Okay, this is her large board, which runs 15, 16 inches. Does she even have the size on you? I'm probably not measuring it. 15.5. I should know that. Hey, Leroy, have you gotten all this time? Change in Arizona is 2 hours earlier. Wow. Trying to get used to it. So it's 7:30 for you. Goodness. 15.5 inches. So this we're going to use. I had left the sticker on so I could show you. It peels right off. Good morning, Jen. That was my only concern when I got these, but Lori is very, I'm sure she tested it, and she is a very wise woman. It comes right off. okay? It gives you a couple samples there. The other thing that is nice is there is a QR code that you can scan. She was very smart with that also, and it takes you directly to some step-by-step tutorials, okay? So that comes right on the sticker with these. So we're going to do, again, this is the large board. I'm not putting a sign on it, and I'm not even making a flower. We are going to use, I forgot to trim this, so I'll trim it quick. This is one of my new, first time here. Good morning, Jennifer. Another Jennifer, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Where are you watching from? This is one of my new 6-inch sublimated centers. I've been waiting to use this. Hey, Gracie. Bright colors. The camera doesn't do it justice. Love, love, love this one. I do also sell this in a sign, but I had to put it on a center because I absolutely love the colors. So this is sublimated just like the signs. This is 100% polyester or satin. This is listed on the website. The website is still 18% off. Every item on the website, automatic 18%. I'm going to run that through the weekend, probably change it up on Monday. It comes with a felt background. Good morning, Joanna. I was looking at somebody saying, hi, Jennifer. Comes with a felt background to cover all my gluing on there. And the Chanel stem is attached underneath that felt. So it's got a nice finished, where's my other scissors? Here they are. A nice finished, and watching from Texas. Welcome. Got a lot of followers down there. I'm going to trim this real quick because I threw this one together this morning and I forgot to trim the extra felt. We don't want that. Hey, LaDonna. Okay. Couple pieces. We don't want that hanging over. I have all kinds of these centers. I've got some more coming based on requests from individuals. Okay. So this is going to go, I'll do it upside down. This is going to go right here in the middle, okay? But we are, we're not making a flower. We're going to make an actual wreath, put the actual mesh in it. The colors that I'm using, I'll hold them up this way. Thank you, LaDonna. So these are the 3 colors that we're going to use, okay? To go with our middle. This one I got from, this is just a regular value mesh. I don't remember where I got it from. This one I got from Festive Creations by Stephanie. This is from the Easter when it was clearanced out at Michael's. Okay. Let's set those over there. Believe it, can I ask, are they suitable for outdoors being silk? Yeah, it's more like a 100%, you know, polyester, but it's that silk. It is the silk material, or excuse me, the satin. If I said silk, I apologize, the satin material. These are currently for all orders in-house so far. I've been using a foam board, which is perfectly fine. I mean, if you're going to have it directly in the elements and it's going to get poured on, I don't have any control over that, but I might switch them to wood. And they're perfectly fine outside, but like any other product or item that you put outside, if it's in direct sunlight, it's going to fade over time. But yes, they are okay to absolutely go outside. So this is what's going to go in the middle. Okay, we got that mesh. We have some butterfly ribbon, trust the process, and we have some florals that we're going to put in it because if you can see, it's got these small little florals in this. This is a faux stained glass. Hey, Rebecca. Good morning, Miss Roberta. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Believe it or not, I have all of my mesh already cut. I cut it at 11 inches. Why did I cut it at 11 inches? Because I wanted to cut it at 11 inches. I thought I was going to be able to use up the partial purple that I had, so I chose that number, and I still end up with some left over, and that's fine. So we are going to be using, when you have these boards, if you're not familiar with them, this is the top, not just because this is where they put the hanger, but on your boards, there are these 2 holes up here are indented, divoted, whatever you want to call it. I call it divoted. This tells you that it's the top, plus the rows are numbered, and the numbers go down this way. Okay, so we have rows 1 through 5. This is going in the very middle. We are only doing the first 4. If we were doing a flower, we probably would do the first 5 or do all 5 of them, but we are doing the first 4, and it even has 2 holes here in the center where our chenille stems are going to go to attach it in there. Okay, so on the outside, we're going to prep get our zip ties. I'm using 8-inch zip ties. Good morning, Donna. How are you, love? So we're not going to do this one, okay? We are going to do this outside one. But I'm going to do it as I go. Because I got to cut my ribbon, okay? I have this together in my head, but I didn't play around with it, so trust the process. I'm going to cut my ribbon quick. Where did I put it? Right here. We're going to cut it at 14 inches using one of my lemon bars. You can get them on the website also. They're only $7, but 18% off. Oh, Donna, thank you for the stars, sweetheart. You spoil me. And how many ribbon did I need? I need 16 total. 2, 3, 4, 5. I will give you all of my recipe as we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We're going to go ahead and have everything cut ahead of time. The ribbon's the only one that I didn't get cut. Got a lot of pieces on there. My Deco Exchange scissors don't want to work. There we go. Set that aside. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. I think all of my scissors need to be sharpened. We're going to dovetail these. I'm going to cut it in half. I have a tendency to not go very straight when I have a lot. So 15.5 inch Unique in the Creek wreath board. 3 colors of mesh. I have a total of 8, 24, 32, 40. 40 total cuts of mesh is what I'm going to be using today. Yep, 40. And all of them are cut at 11 inches. Ribbon is cut at 14 inches. If y'all are taking notes, what we're doing, there's those. Set those over here. Let's get these cut. Have you tried your General Wholesale scissors? You know what? I haven't. I've actually forgot about them, and they're sitting over here. Do they work pretty good, LaDonna? The ones that we got in our goodie bags? I'm assuming they do if they sell them and gave them away. This ribbon that we are using is, they're good? Okay. I am very bad at using my scissors for stuff I probably shouldn't use them for. I tend to, if my wire snippers aren't handy, I tend to use my scissors to cut a chenille stem, stuff like that. Okay, so we're good with that. I need to get my glove. I bought 10 pairs just to have in different areas of cut. Wow, that is a good idea. You need to send me pictures of the stuff that you got from the big order. Hey, Mama Dukes. Okay, sorry, I should have had this. I wear a glove not because of arthritis. It is a compression glove, but I have eczema on my hand and the mesh irritates it. So, yes, happy Cinco de Mayo. For some reason here in town, they're not celebrating it till next weekend when they do everything. Down in South Omaha is where historically all the Hispanic, shops and stores and restaurants and everything. And I'm wondering now this morning after watching the TV, I'm wondering if they decided to do it because Prince Charles, well, King Charles, gets inducted this weekend. What is the Cinco? Pam, yes, you are. Cinco de Mayo is actually It stands for the 5th of May in Spanish. And so it's a big celebration over here. Has to do with like the Mexicans winning or becoming for, I should know the explanation behind it, but that's what it is. Hey, Cindy. Okay, so we're going to start with doing the outside. Here is my top, where my little divots are, as we call it. And I am going to do every other on the outside. Yes, every other on the outside. So there's a total of 16 holes on the outside. We're going to do every other, so it's 8, and I'm going to do the pink for the outside. Okay, I cut these together to save time. Believe it or not, let them cut ahead of time. You can cut multiple mesh at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't need it in the trash can. 6. Hey, Darlene. 7, 8. So we've got all of our pink. The method that we're going to use on the outside is the folded ruffle. We're going to do it. Oh, no, come on. We need our ribbon tails. Okay. And again, we're going to do it on every other. Hey, Lori. Thanks for popping in, and thank you. Okay, so we're going to put that in there. What we're going to do is we're going to do the folded ruffle. And that is you lay your mesh down, okay? Natural curl up, meaning when you put it down, the curls automatically come to the top. If someone says natural curl down, then that means it would be the curls go underneath. So we have it natural curl up, and our finished or factory edges are left and right. Yeah, the Dollar Tree mesh cutter works great too. The one that I use today is the one that I got on clearance at Hobby Lobby. I love it. Cut edges are top and bottom. So we're going to take the top. We're going to fold it to the middle. Or excuse me, the bottom. We're going to take the top and we're going to fold it down to overlap that one. And then we're going to scrunch right here in the middle. Okay? Like so. We're going to flip it over so that crease is on the bottom. We're going to take one of our ribbons. If you want to fold it in half. So funny watching people teach, sound like me. Yeah. I learned a lot of stuff from you, Lori. I've learned a lot from a lot of different people. That's the kerfuffle. Yes, I have heard you call it that. And if it is what you invented, I apologize. I have heard it from several different individuals call it the folded ruffle. But if that is yours, and it's the kerfuffle, I apologize, and that's what we will call it. Okay? So that is why I did not close my zip tie. Thank you for clarifying, Lori. I greatly appreciate it. Okay? Now we're going to do this in every other. Okay? Lori did something similar to what I'm going to do here, only she used a sign in the middle. I think it was a bunny sign. I watch a lot of her tutorials. Okay, so again, we're folding in the middle. I did come up with it, but it's okay. Okay, no, that's fine. No, it's, you know, we want to, because what I'm getting at is, someone else called it the folded ruffle. But if it's yours, then absolutely. So it is the kerfuffle. I like that name better. So we're doing every other, okay? So we're putting our zip tie in there. Just laying it down. We're taking this, putting in, kind of pulling it to the outside. I've never made a wreath. You were a great job. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Well, I hope we can get you into making wreaths. Miss Billy, how are you, love? I go live, Jennifer, every morning right here on my page at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. I hope you can catch me again. I'm usually doing wreaths. Sometimes I'll do a rail, I didn't cut that very straight. I only use the RITC boards. Love them. Yeah, I have been using more and more. Guys, I got a stack over here. I did a special order. Hobby Lobby let me do when I went and got the 4 pieces. The first 4 that were supposed to go in the store when the truck came in last week. I snagged those, and I found out that I could do a special order, kind of like a rain check type thing. So I'm like, oh, you are very welcome. Like, let me, do a special order. It was actually, my daughter works there. For those of you who don't know, my daughter works at Hobby Lobby. She says, Mom, did you want to do a special order? She said, it's an orderable item. I said, well, absolutely. Order me 20 of them. Because it benefits Lori. It benefits Hobby Lobby. It benefits me because I don't have to pay shipping. And I get her employee discount. Good morning, Jamie. So I'm thinking, because I don't know, and if Lori's on here, she could maybe say, I don't know how much she's actually sent to corporate, the actual warehousing. I know that every store was going to get no more than 10 the first go-round. So I'm thinking, okay, it'll be, maybe a month or so. Got a call this Wednesday when the truck came in. And she said, Lisa said, well, Kelly, your special order's in, so you can come pick it up anytime. I'm like, sweet. So, I now have 20 of the large, good morning, Carmen. I have 20 of these large boards from Hobby Lobby. So you're welcome, Lori, if you're still on here. Love you, girl. Okay, so folding this in half. This is the center that we're using. We're not doing a sign. Now, if you wanted to do this same method, the same design, and put a sign on the inside, you would only use the first 3 rows. Because the sign's going to cover everything, so you wouldn't need to. Absolutely, Lori. I'm taking a deep breath and happy to watch you. I canceled 2 accounts and they deleted my account anyway to a tune of... Oh, they debited your account anyway? Oh, Billy. I'm sorry to hear that. That's not a good way to start the day. Okay. So this is what it's looking. I wanted nice, bright... Just close myself out. Nice, bright colors to match the nice, bright center. Get back into Facebook here. So hold please if I miss your comments. My board hit it. Let's see, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Here we go. Hey, Suzanne. I will still send you an invoice for what we had discussed. You don't have to buy that kit on the website. The other thing that you can do, since we want that crease on the bottom, is you can fold your bottom to the middle and then just flip it like this. Scrunch. Take one of our ribbon tails. Put that on there. Put it in our zip tie. Now, you do not have to use zip ties on these boards. You can still use chenille stems if you would like. It's what you're comfortable with. I made a potato salad last night, so you're off the hook. That's what you were doing in support group. I saw the potatoes sitting on the counter. You have this center. Yep, this one. Now, this isn't my sign. I do sell this in the sign in a 10-inch and a 12-inch. Excuse me. an 8-inch and a 10-inch. You can request it in a 12. And then I made it into one of my satin centers. So this is sublimated on here. It's got a little bit of cushion in it. It's a foam board base. I finish off the back with felt. Okay. The Chanel stem is already attached. 6 inches, perfect size. I have all different ones. Great ones that can, if you're going to make a flower. This is just a few. I have a wonderful We the People one that's been very popular. Okay. Let's get to getting. I just had a feeling that you weren't showing up with one. Just had a feeling it wasn't going to happen, huh? Girl, if I was able to. No, no, no. You don't have to apologize, Billy. And you can do this same thing that I'm going to be doing. You're just not going to use all the rows that I am. Because you have the actual sign. Good morning, Deanna. You have the actual sign. And so the sign would cover more, would be covering it. Hope you're doing well, Deanna. Miss seeing you and support group, but I know everybody gets, excuse me, gets busy. You can become a supporter, become a lemon head for only $4.99 a month. We have a separate, our own, it's a support group. We meet every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Still getting it worked out on some are Google Meet, some are lives. I offer exclusive kits. Hello, Sherry. I offer sign packs. I'm really excited about the ones for this month. Our kit even for this month is using one of Unique in the Creeks boards, the small board. So if you haven't made one before and you want a smaller setting on making it, because when we do the kits, anyone that buys the kit, we do it in a separate private group. So it's more one-on-one. If I have only one individual that purchases a kit, then it's going to be just me and them. You get quite a bit, and you get a monthly, every month you get a 30% discount that you get to use once. Okay, so that's the outside. Doesn't look like much right now, but that's what we did for the outside. Okay, now, for the next row, that was row 1. Okay, again, here's our top, and I am going to, Lori's going to laugh at me if she's still on here. I never pay attention to where my top is. And then I put my sign on wrong, so I have been putting a colored Chanel stem. Don't pay any attention to this. I have been putting a colored Chanel stem in, so I know where my top is, because I just don't pay attention. Okay, so row 2. There is 16 sets of holes, okay? 16 of these sets of holes. We're going to use all 16. Now on this row, I'm going to go ahead and put them in, and we're just going to give it 1 or 2 clicks on our zip tie. We're going to have it ready. I'm going to go ahead and keep my hand back here to put these on, and then I will lock them. Because the method that we're going to use on this row is one where we can actually insert it into the zip tie, if that makes sense. I'm going to go all the way around with these. Again, this row will be 16. So row 1, I did every other for 8. So we've got 8 of the pink so far. These do work up very quickly if you're sitting and, you know, doing them on your own. And hello. Oh, I'm not scrolling. There we go. Good morning, Lord. Sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. It wasn't scrolling. Good morning, Vic. Good morning, Debbie. How are you guys? Happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody. Happy Coronation Weekend for any of my... I haven't seen... I don't even know if that's the right word, but King Charles is being sworn in. I don't think I've seen Allison on here. She's from Scotland. Okay. The last one. It is humid. I got the door cracked over here, and it feels sticky. Okay. We're going to lock these, which is just a couple times, just so they are ready. So we can just go around and stick it in. The next color that we're going to be using is the blue that I showed you. Good morning, Kathy. From California. It's early for you too. Hope your weather is decent. I think a lot of people are getting storms today. Talked to Amy last night. She's in Pennsylvania, and she said they've had freeze warnings. Nope, this one I'm doing every one, Lisa. Yes, Feliz Cinco de Mayo. Absolutely. This one I'm doing every set of holes. So this one we've got 16, okay? And this one I'm going to use the blue, which is this. And the method that we are going to use, what size zip ties? I am using 8-inch zip ties. 8-inch. It's cold, windy, and gonna rain. But good morning from West Virginia. There's Allison. I wasn't sure if you'd be here. I figured you'd already be celebrating. Okay, we're going to fold this in half. Nope, that's not the one that I want to do. That's not the one. Is Lori still on here? It is... Is it? No. Hold, please. Hold, please. Nope. Anna, how are you? No, I knew it was tomorrow. I didn't know if... Good morning, sweetie. How are you? Oh, we're doing good. Good morning, Donna. I got to check something really quick, guys. I screwed up. I had it open here. Hold, please. This is the one I want. Okay, I just scrunched it on the wrong side. Okay. Going to go fill propane tank so we can run. This is... I am going to... I was just scrunching the wrong side. Let me cut off this phrase. Okay. So we're going to fold it in half, but we're going to scrunch the folded side. Okay. Maybe. I might not want to since it's not a good finished edge. It's not a real good finished edge. So I'm thinking, hi Shannon. Might be changing up what I do. I'm thinking, guys, might have to cut me another piece. This is fraying really bad. I think I'm going to do this. Get my rubber bands. I'll show you in a minute. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. And I've been praying for your husband, babe. I have been praying for your husband. Well, and you, of course, but you know what I mean. Okay, that's a little bit better. Not happy with this. Let me see what this is going to look like. Guess that's what we do. Okay, so I'm going to do just the regular ruffle. Sorry, guys. Had to play around with it for a minute. Because I wasn't thinking about this not having a finished edge. And it is going to, it's going to fray too much and show too much fray. So we're going to do the standard ruffle, okay, which is that time we put it natural curl under, okay, and we're just scrunching right up the top, and then we're going to fold it in half, and I'm just going to go ahead and, good morning, Nadia. I'm going to go ahead and rubber band the end, okay, so it gives us kind of this little poof like that. I'm going to go ahead and do them. And then all we have to do is go around, put them in our zip ties. Okay. So again, hey sis. Okay, so natural curl down. Okay, just gonna go this way. Factory edges left and right, just like what it was before, and we're going to scrunch right up the middle. We're pushing with our thumbs and walking with our fingers, and then we're going to fold it in half, like so. Okay, so our goal is to have those cut edges more on the bottom. Did you just get some of this? Yep. It's from Michael's. So I'm rubber banding them. Got these on, if you do a lot of flowers, you have the little hair ties. I have them in black, and I finally got some clear ones. Fold it in half. Put a rubber band on. Now, if you want to use clips, and then you can take the clips off and put it inside the wreath, you absolutely can do that. I like to do this. This particular mesh I got from Michael's. And it was one of their Easter mesh. So I got it when it was clearanced out. Blue, pink, turquoise, and red in that mesh. Really? So they must carry it somewhere else. Or did you get the one that, this is more of a plaid jute running through it, or did you get the ones that was, of course, babe, did you get the ones that General Wholesale was selling? Okay, so we're doing these. Looking these up. Good morning, Paige. Isn't that pretty? So I have it available, and what I'm using this morning is one of the centers. This is 6 inches. It's sublimated on satin. It's finished on the back. All of my centers like that run $10. Good morning, Kathy. But I currently have an automatic 18 and an automatic 18% discount on the entire website. So whatever that comes down to, 9 something. Sorry, I ran out of room, so I had to put them back here when I was cutting. So let me pull the rest of my blue. Ugh. Boy, between my chair and my table squeaking. Goodness. Sounds like my bones. Hey, Jeannie. Sorry you got kicked out last night, or that your phone wouldn't let you come back in. How many blue? Sorry, the blue we have 16. 16 blue, because on row 2 we have 16 ties. So we put in 8 pink on the outside in every other with a 14-inch ribbon tail. Oh, bless your heart, Lisa. We have 16 of this blue because we're doing every set in row 2. You are very welcome, Lisa. Mesh cut at 11 inches, Wendy. Why 11 and not 10? I was using a partial roll of, my next color is going to be purple. I was using a partial roll of purple, and without knowing how much was on it, I thought, well, if I go a little bit extra, maybe I'll use up the whole roll. No, I didn't. So that's why it was 11. But you'd be fine, just fine cutting it at 10. Okay. My mom loves butterflies. So when, God forbid, the day comes that she passes, I'm sure it'll think me. I mean, I think about it now, too. You see pretty, you know, gorgeous butterflies, and I'm like, oh, that's something Mom would like, or... Need to get up and see Dad today or on the weekend. Well, welcome, Wendy. I'm so glad that you came. Thank you for letting us know that you are a first-time viewer. Where are you watching from, babe? I go live Monday through Friday at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. I used to go in the evenings, and I tried to, like Monday I went in the evening. Yes, everybody, please give her the official Lemonhead welcome. On our way again. This time is a 3-day event for Sun and... Oh, nice. Drive safe. Have fun. I hope the weather cooperates for you. Aww. Art does that when he sees a cardinal. Deanna, I ended up being taken to the hospital. On and on Wednesday at 3. Oh, honey. See, I haven't seen a lot on Facebook. It ended up being colitis. Bless your heart. I was so dehydrated. Have not ate since Wednesday. Had to go get some antibiotics, but don't feel good. Oh, honey. Did they give you some fluids since you were dehydrated? And are you home now? I will add you to my prayers, Deanna. I have an idea using your recipe on oval. Oh, nice. I hope you share or do a picture. I'd love to. You can message it to me. You can send it anywhere. Oh, I would love to. I've got some oval boards. Also, okay, we're going to move these over here because... Oh, Deborah's a first-time viewer, too. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay, I'm running out of room. I'm going to bring this over here. We're going to go around and... put these in. We are putting the banded part to the inside, okay? And we're going to put it right there in the tie. We're going to put the tie about right where the rubber band is. My best to use my cutter. Hello, Ruth. How are you? And if you can see where the overlap is, so to speak, from the underneath, you want that to be down towards the board, if that makes sense. So see on this how you can tell that that's the bottom? We want to put that down on the board. If you're just joining, the reason that I have green there is to remind me that that's where the top is. I usually don't pay attention. Not that it's a huge deal, but if you want to be able to use those little notches or those little cutouts as the hanger. Oh, thank you guys. You're sweet. Okay, so we're doing 16 on row 2. If you are not familiar with the UITC boards, they are numbered for your rows. So it makes it easy if you're following a recipe from someone else, or if you're watching someone like this and I'm referencing, okay, this is how many I put on row 2, so on. Okay, we don't want those to be squished as we're going around. We are going to have to re-straighten our tails. Okay. That's why we put our, go ahead and put our ties in. Because then all we have to do is go through and put our pieces in. Works up a lot quicker too when you're doing a, not up to driving, but have no one to get it for me. Oh. Does your pharmacy deliver? That it could be delivered? Oh, thank you, Paige. You're so sweet. I'm not throwing them. I have a pile over here. It looked like. I would call Deanna and ask your pharmacy if they deliver. Explain it to them. That you're sick. You need your meds. But you're not able to get them. I would assume most pharmacies have a delivery. And no, I shouldn't assume. But I just did. Because there are so many individuals that can't necessarily. Yep, you can do children's Pedialyte. That will help. My dad wasn't fond of it, but we would have him drink that when he was dehydrated. You guys are too kind. You're going to give me a swelled head. So does anybody on here celebrate Cinco de Mayo or go to or have any celebrations in where you live? Our town celebration isn't until next weekend. Okay. I gotta check my notes. Okay. Now, and that one I didn't put upside down. So I'm going to cut that one out because I really don't want those frays showing. So please put another one in here. Okay, so for the beginners, as Lori says, now I'm going to add something else to each one of these. Hey, Kim. I'm in Mexico on vacation there, set up for about, ooh, girl. I'm assuming you went down there on purpose at this time. Boom, chicka, wow, wow. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside for a minute because what we're going to do is we're going to cut some of our floral picks. Now, I got these from General Wholesale when I was down there for their workshop, and I absolutely love them. They come in, have to go to chiropractor, I'll watch replay. Love you, girl. They come in red, white, and blue assortment also. So I have already, these are sliders or pushies or push-ups, whatever you want to call them. That means that the flowers on here can slide up and down. You can space them all out. You can put them all up. I have pushed all of them up to the top. I'm going to go through and cut these off. Anniversary of the 60th. Thank you, Rebecca. I knew it was the end, like a battle or when, I should know the details. If my husband was here, he would know. Yep. So I'm cutting these down. We want a little bit of a stem, obviously, to put in a zip tie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's actually 9 on here. I have a whole nother bush if I wanted to do another wreath. So we have those. And then I have my other 8 ribbon tails. Okay. So what we're going to do, and again, this is based off of one that I watched with Lori. I've just made some alterations to it. Lori from Unique in the Creek. Okay. So we've got our flowers. Got our ribbon. Let me fold these. So we are going to put another zip tie on top of or around the ones that we just put in there to do these ribbons and these florals. Now, if I was just making this sitting here on my own, I would have put the ribbon and the florals in. But I liked Lori's idea of, when I was watching her, showing if someone is a beginner on how to do it, if it's easier to do it separate. And zip ties do not cost much at all. So we are going to take it and we are going to put it around. Hold please, I'm going to do this. When I've got them in there, hold. This is another trick that you can do, is I'm turning it upside down, and I'm going to put them in, okay? Then I'm not fighting around the mesh, but I'm fighting with the mesh that's here on the table. Okay, so we're going to put them right around. Again, if you're able to do the mesh and the stem or ribbon at the same time. Can you shut that? I thought it would give me a nice breeze, but instead it's making it very humid.
It's starting to just sprinkle a little.
Is it?
Yeah, but nothing serious.
Are we supposed to have storms or no?
Off and on rain if there is.
Oops. So we're doing another 16 all the way around. Did you have a good workout?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Shannon said hi, Artsy.
Hi, Shannon.
You didn't bring any sodas home?
I just came right from the gym.
I can see that. Are you going to go back out and get some? You're going to make what?
Make my protein shake.
Can you get some sodas?
I'll get some. I was going to run to Menards.
For?
Or drive to Menards.
Oh.
Fertilizer.
I didn't know you were going out and doing it now.
No, I was going to wait till Trinity got. Because then I'd go get the fertilizer and then go get my drinks.
It's fine. Whatever you're doing.
What you doing there?
Making a wreath. Dear. Everybody's saying hi, Art. Hey, Linda.
Hello, Kathy. Hello, Linda.
There's something rolling in. I have the migraine. We do need the rain. Wow.
We're supposed to have rain Saturday night, Sunday night, and I think all the way through possibly Thursday.
Okay, go do your thing, please. Thank you. It is hot down here.
It's because of this.
Bye. Okay, so we are going to, on this next row, we are going to put the ribbon in opposite. First time watching, welcome. Is it Sharota? Gotta take a drink quick. So the tie with ribbon, we're going to put, I didn't lock these. Let me lock them quick. Thank you, Linda, for those stars. So we're going to alternate. So we are still in row 2. And the tie below the ribbon on the previous, we're going to put a flower pick. In the other, we're going to alternate with another tail. So row 3 is 16 pieces of mesh, 8 ribbon tails, and 8 flower picks. Oh, there. Okay, I didn't see it was backwards. Mary, gotcha. Welcome. Hey, Judy from Canada. Great to see you again. I'm just locking these. So this is my second zip tie around row 2. If you want to put, again, the flower and the ribbon in at the same time, you absolutely can. Okay, so below the ribbon one, oh, thank you. Actually, I don't think I need, yeah, I should have put it in with, that's okay. Actually, I don't know if I'm going to put those in. I don't think, yeah, I don't think I'm going to put another ribbon in. Hey, Carol. Yes, flowers on top of the blue mesh, and I'm going to do every other. Correct your notes. I apologize. I don't think I'm going to put another ribbon tail in. So we'll cut those every other. Or we might end up putting, I think I may leave them on right now. If you're new to me, a lot of the time I'm playing as I go, or I'm doing it as I go. Okay, so right now, putting it on every other, which would be on the same one with the ribbon. Yep, trusty the process. With me, you got to do that a lot, girl. I do have a whole nother bundle, so I may put more florals, and I'm going to leave those ties on there for now. Whoops. Almost forgot to skip. And I think what I will do, I always put a little glue across the button stem to hold it in place. Oh, that's a good idea. Y'all, put it in the wrong ones. Got distracted. Goes in this one. See, it's a good thing I kept them on there. Yep. You caught me, Jerry. Yep. Y'all are paying more attention than I am, which is good. That's a good thing. There we go. There we go. Okay. So again, trust the process. That's what we got so far. Okay. Again, our center is right here. Okay. We're getting there. Thank you. We're working closer and closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's right. I had 9, remember? Remember, Kelly, you had 9. Next, I'm going to do purple. Okay. This is the nice, thick, wide mylar. So we're going to do the same thing. Scrunch, but I think... going to... Oh, please. Kind of got all screwed up now with what I'm doing. Thanks, Linda. I'm going to hold this clip there. I don't want it to... Okay. On the next row, we are going to do, there is a set of ties, as you can see, and then there's a single. So there's a pair, there's a single, there's a pair. We are going to put a zip tie in every pair. So row 3, come on, row 3, there's going to be 8. Okay. Going to have 8. Thanks, Linda. The center is one of mine. It's sublimated just like my signs are. And my notes didn't say to do it. But we are going to, I gotta get all my cut pieces off. I'm getting them confused with actual zip ties. Since I had already cut the tails, the ribbon tails, I think we're gonna alternate on this row. So let me get this in and I will tell you what we're gonna do for on your notes. So we do know row 3 has 8. We're going to lock these. Do I make tumblers? Not yet, but I'm getting closer to doing that. I've had a couple people request that. Bear with me, guys. You don't want to lock them. I'll show you why. I think I need to just sit and make these and not talk until I'm done. Because I get screwed up. Did you see the chair that I sent you in Messenger? No, I have not yet. Was it last night or this morning? Okay, one more. I don't want to lock it, guys. Okay. Cut this little straggler. Trust the process. How many times have I said that? I might buy some butterflies and put them in there. I don't have any on hand. Okay, so we have our ruffle. Okay. But we're not going to fold it in half. Okay, we're going to keep it like, and kind of do like what we did on the outside. We're going to take a piece of ribbon. Only we're going to do everyone. We're going to put our ribbon on it. And kind of fold it. So it's similar to the outside one. Similar to the outside one and the one previous, but we're just not folding it in half. Okay? Now when we put the next one in, that'll help hold that up. But I should get some really pretty butterflies. Add our ribbon. Yeah, I've been thinking about making tumblers for a while. You know, in all my free time. They're really not hard. It's just having the equipment to do it. Okay. Hello. Get out here. Doesn't want to cooperate. I'll do something again to make this go quicker. I have all the equipment to make them. Do you? You should make them, Deanna. Because you don't currently, right? Or am I missing something? I'm going to do a clip. Patricia does not do tumblers, and I don't know that she ever will. Now, I do currently have a connection with someone that does tumblers. If Deanna's not actually selling them, or if there's not someone in here that does. Because for a while I sold the lemon head one that had my name on it. And that's who I go to. Haven't started yet, yeah. It's kind of how I am with everything. So I'm just putting a clip on these so we can easily put them in the... It really is, all I need is, I got to buy some cups. That's the last thing that I need to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's my other purple? There it is. 8. You're okay, Phyllis. Oh no, your grandbaby's sick. Yep, 14-inch on this one as well. So, row 3 is mesh in a standard ruffle in all 8 ties and a 14-inch ribbon tail. Hope it's nothing too serious. There's been a lot of illness going around. A short one. We have, Dakota's so upset. So, in the spring, we don't like our principal. Our principal's, she's an idiot. A short one. A short one. And there's teachers that leave that don't like her. And so there was no music teacher during the holidays. So they didn't have a Christmas program, which ticked me off because it's her last year in grade school. She missed the Valentine's party because she had the seizure. They didn't get a Halloween party because they had a long weekend. The principal said, well, you've already got a 4-day weekend, so you're not getting a Halloween party too. So this week, last minute, 4 or 5 days notice, we get an email saying, hey, we're doing a spring program on Friday. These are the times. In fact, they're singing right now. It was at 10 and 2. So I'll go to the 2 o'clock one after Patricia and I do our live. But Dakota is just, I don't like to sing. I don't want to sing. I said, well, it's not like you have a solo. You're up there with everybody in the 5th grade. I better see your lips moving. Even her best friend was like, Dakota, come on. I wanted her to wear one of her sundresses. Come to find out, when I had her clean out stuff that didn't fit anymore, she chose to get rid of every single dress that she had in her closet. Which I know that some of the dresses fit, but she chose to get rid of. I'm like, girl, is this what we're starting already? So those of you that know Dakota, she's my baby, and I'm like, are we really starting this before middle school? I mean, I try not to force my kids to wear something that they don't want. However, if it's something for a, quote, special occasion, I do get a little pushy. So, she wore shorts. I mean, they were decent, you know, black shorts. Trinity braided her hair last night, so that looks cute at least. Even her best friend last night, because I gave her a ride home, even her best friend was like, Dakota, come on. I'm wearing a skirt. She got out of that, didn't she? No, the program, nope, I didn't have time to go dress shopping. Nope. And there'll be kids that don't, even when they would have the holiday programs, there were kids that didn't, you know, dress up. But I just was like, this is the last program, because the only way she'll have any programs in middle school is if she takes chorus, and I know that's not going to happen. I'm not going to force her to take that. So, is what it is. As for my parents, they're doing good. Somebody had asked how my parents are. Dad is recovering from pneumonia now. Finally got some drops for the pink eye. He just cannot catch a break at all. He wants to go home so bad, but Mom can't take care of him. I mean, he can't walk on his own. He can't get out of bed on his own. He can't. And it takes 2 people. If he's in the sitting position, I can get him up. But because he just has no muscle anymore, he can't get to the restroom on time. Thank you, Kelly. And so he has to be changed. I'm not saying that to embarrass him. It's just the truth. And that's just not stuff that Mom can continue to do. So, we'll see. So he's one of our kids to be dressed nice when they was, yep. Oh, they're trying to do therapy. That's the thing, is he's in a rehabilitation facility, but it's a short term, and that's what our meeting was with the social worker on Monday, was that, you know, he's kind of hit a plateau, and they can't ethically bill Medicare when he's not progressing, type of thing. Okay. So again, trust the process. This is what we got. We're going to do one more row. Okay. One more row. And we're going to do the pink again. Now, let's see. So we're going to go ahead. This row is going to be 8. And it's going to be every set holes. Yeah, he just can't. Now, they're trying to give him a little bit more time because he has, I mean, he went in there with C. diff and then he got COVID. Now he has pneumonia. So it's not like, and pink eye, it's not like he's been able to, you know, have a lot of benefit of the therapy. There's only so much that they can do in the room, but also when he's sick, I mean, who wants to do therapy and exercises when you have COVID? I didn't. I wanted to lay in bed and be left alone, you know? Yeah, it gets to a point that they can't, the muscle mass is gone, and I know he wants to go home. We want him to go home. I hate that his last time at home, he was hauled out in a wheelchair. Okay, we're going to do the pink. We're going to do the same thing. Let's see. It's a good idea. Let's see what it would do because we have an extra one. So if we put it in here, oops, helps if I actually put it around the mesh. Come on, there we go. But we want to turn it so it's here, opposite that one. Make sure we don't have our, okay, let me cut some more. We're going to cut 7 more. That's a good idea, putting them on the inside. No, it's fine. Can you give me some more coffee, please? Heat it up. Get them later.
No, I'm good.
So we have 8 rows of mesh, or 8 bundles of mesh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That one had more than 9 picks. Okay, the previous one's getting squished, but we'll straighten all this out when we're done. Okay, doing the ruffle. Put it in. Don't worry, I'm going to stick the flower pick in before I close it. Come on. Maybe not on the right. Yep, it's in the wrong way. That's why. Today is not my day, guys. I apologize. Oh, thank you, Kelly. All mesh for the entire wreath was cut at 11 inches. 11 inches. You've had a Monday all week. Yeah. Well, it is a full moon week, if you believe in that sort of thing. Today is the official full moon. So, I truly believe that makes a difference. Wow, you got a lot of... Yeah, that one I got a lot on. I cut 7 off, and I think I still had 2 or 3 left. Yeah, Cinco de Mayo and Fumo. I know, right? That's what I said to my mom. It's like, what the heck? We'll cut those off and I'm done. Kind of spread them out between. And we'll have to adjust it as we go. Also, my grandson turns 5 today. Happy birthday to your grandson. Happy birthday. Turning 5 on Cinco de Mayo. Is it a Cinco de Mayo themed birthday? Probably not. Kids don't know what that means when they're little. Unless it's their nationality. Yep. Fun age. So he'll be starting kindergarten, huh? In the fall. Maybe he already started. Depending on what the guidelines are where you're at. I'm liking the extra flowers being added. Thank you for that suggestion. Yep, happy birthday to him. It's fun to celebrate when you're younger, right? Not so much when you're older. I'm 50 this year, and I sure don't want to celebrate. Cops will be out in full force because of all the great... Yep. Plus with the Cinco de Mayo. Yes, ma'am. Oop, that one wasn't in there very well. There we go. Wasn't down there far enough. We'll adjust them, like I said, a little bit better when we get all of them. And I'm getting excited. I can't wait to put the center in. This is first time watcher Sarah. Welcome, welcome. If you did not hear earlier, I go live right here on my page Monday through Friday at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. I do also have a support group for only $4.99 a month. We meet every Thursday evening. Get an exclusive discount every month. Exclusive discount, well, you do at 30% off. But you get exclusive kit every month at a discounted price. You get a sign bundle every month with one of the signs being exclusive. The other ones you have a month to design with them before they're released. on my website. What else? One Thursday a month we have a business Q&A. Carol, you're not old as dirt. I'm having a hard time with this one this year. Turned 50 in July, and I'm just... I don't know. Maybe as it gets closer, it'll be better. 40 was really hard for me. But there was a lot of other crud going on in my life then, so that made a difference. Big 5-0. Big 5-0. Straggler there. Hopefully the center doesn't end up being too buried in this. We'll have to see once we get it on. Got one more. Thanks, Debbie. If you check out the website, guys, lemonwreaths.com, again, there is an automatic discount over there that'll go through the weekend. 18% off everything, so you can get the center that I'm using today. You can get signs. I have wood products that my daughter hand paints. I have rails, other frames that you can use, wreath frames, all of that good stuff. I do sublimated signs. If there's a custom that customs don't get to use discounts. Unless it is something that I can list in my shop. So if it's just, hey, I want flamingos and some flip-flops and whatnot, and I can list it in my shop, you can use whatever discount I have running would be applied. But if you need something that says Lisa Miller's Wreath Shop, and it's that kind of custom, then no, you won't be able to use the discount. Okay, I'm pushing this down, guys. I was 60 last year, and I just embraced it. It's just a number. You look great for good. Oh, you're so sweet, Kelly. I knew I liked you. Yeah, I was talking to Trinity's manager last night, and I thought he was, not that he looks old. And I said, how old are you? And he said, 40. And I said, oh my gosh, I thought you were my age. He said, well, I am. I said, honey, I'm going to be 50 this year. He goes, no, you're not. Yeah, yep, I am. Okay, now I'm not going to pull it all the way down. If I pulled it all the way down, then it is going to be lost in there. Now, let's find, see, this is what I'm talking about. I've got to turn it because my hanger is right here. Right there. But I do want the butterfly a little to the side. We're going to do it like that. Flip this over. We're going to twist it. Oh, Karen, don't be sorry. 73 on the 23rd. Now that is old. That's not old. Because my mom is, not that she's old. My mom's going to be 79. And I don't think that's old. She looks darn good for 79. Dad's going to be 81. So, whoop, look at that. It came right back up that other side. Nope. Let's cut it then. Okay. Want that to be nice and flat. I'm going to go ahead. Is this still hot? Because I don't think so. It's not. The battery went out. That's okay. Okay. We're going to adjust this. Because we want the flowers to kind of be opposite. So they're spread out good. We want our tails to be good. So give me a moment, because you're touching it and leaning on it so much. Spread out. Just turned 60 on the 26th, having a hard time. Oh, bless your heart. Happy belated birthday. Let's see, you want this one. And you also can spread these flowers out a little because they do bend. So like that one, we went out a little. Once I get it on the door, okay. I'm glad I chose pink to be right up next to. Whoop, that one came out completely. So, it's this one. Have no fear, because what do is we do what we did before. And it's this one right here. We're going to put a zip tie through the back. And attach it separate. Right through the mesh. Go. The other side, go. There it is. And if I have to go around and add some glue into these, I absolutely will. Now, your options. Yeah, I'm going to have to put some glue in there. Your options on this are endless because of the colors that are in the center. Okay, blue I think would look really. I gotta hold this up to see. Yeah, I am really happy with this. I'm glad it was suggested to put those flowers in with the mesh. Here we go. I'm just gonna have to add some glue. Okay, now I put, here's my hanger. I wanted the butterfly kind of diagonal, so that's why it's like that. Now when I get it on, this one will be listed. The center, oops, sorry guys. The center is available on the website for $10, but there's an 18% discount right now on the website. I have lots of other centers also. This is what the back looks like. Okay. Nice and clean. It's a large Unique in the Creek board. And I used, now I could, if I'm wrong, I think it was Sarah that was, or Julie. There is, on the outside, I used 8 cuts of mesh. Row 2 has 16 rows, 16 pieces of mesh. So row 1 is 8. Row 2 is 16. Row 3 is 8, and row 4 is 8. So I used the first 4 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4. Row 2 is the only one that had 16, because we went every other on row 1. Okay? We used a total of 16. I gotta get my pencil because I have to adjust the flowers. We used a total of 16 ribbon tails and 16 flowers. Okay? So we have 8 ribbon on row 1. We have 8 ribbon on row 3. And we have 8 each of the flowers on 3 and 4. If that makes sense. I'll write it all up. Thank you guys. So this is it. Thank you for hanging with me. Thank you for trusting the process. Yes. Lisa's the one that was taking notes. 8 on the outside, and it was every other hole. I'll write this up like a recipe. 8 on the outside, every other hole. That's row 1. Row 2 was 16 every pair. Row 3 was 8 every pair, and row 4 was 8 every pair. So 8, 16, 8, 8. Thank you. I can't wait to get a picture of it. So you have some time to get something else to drink, go potty, get a snack. In about 50 minutes, we will be over on Crafty Creative Circle, Patricia and myself. We are the co-founders over there at Crafty Creative Circle. So if you are new, head over there. You'll get to see me again. Kind of have an idea of what we're going to make today, but not sure. I got to call her. And because we go live over there on Thursdays and Fridays. Don't forget to check out the website, lemonwreaths.com. Automatic 18% discount. There's a link up in the description for you to sign up for the subscription group and also to follow me on text messages, on TikTok, and on Clapper. Hold it up. Yes, ma'am. Okay. This is where I'm going to hang it. So the butterfly is off just a little bit to the side. And this is the back. Okay. Okay, guys. Have a fantabulous weekend. Feliz Cinco de Mayo. Happy May the 5th of May. Have an amazing weekend. If I don't see you over in KKC, if you have questions, comments, concerns, need something custom, you can message me here on my business page. You can friend me and message me on my personal page, which is Kelly Miller Limones. You can email me, all of that good stuff. Thanks, Clarine. So, have an amazing rest of the day. A wonderful weekend, guys. Be blessed and love you lots. Have a great day, guys.